I welcome you to Business Diligence Broadcast. I can assure you that in this edition, we are going to have a swell time together. In the first part of this broadcast, how to set up the business system. We looked at how the businessman in Matthew chapter 21 verse 33 established his business and set up the complete components or the 4 pillars of business wisdom, how he established it in his business. In the first part, we looked at how he established the vision, how he set up the administrative structure to govern his business, and all of that was explained. In case you have not followed us through, I will implore you to head over to our website www.businessdiligenceng.com. Right there, you can download the message either as audio version or PDF version, or better still, you can still read the text right there at the site. Now, in this edition, we want to look at the other 2 pillars of production and of marketing. We are told that this particular businessman dug a pit. Why did he dig the pit? He dug the pit for pressing out grape juice. The entrepreneur in our text, that is Matthew chapter 21 verse 33, dug a pit within the vineyard to establish the structure for transforming the unique value proposition of his vision into a product and service, which involved converting grapes in the farm into grape juice. This way, the consumers of the grape juice can avail themselves of the product of his organization. The conversion of vision into user-friendly products that has practical benefits to the consumer is what really underscores the vital place of production in the vineyard system. The third strategic structure that our businessman established or executed was the setting up of an effective production unit for the skillful conversion of grape juice, which is the raw material, into rather for the skillful conversion of grapefruits, which is its raw material, into grape juice, the finished products. He followed up this action by subletting the business to qualified and seasoned tenant farmers, that is his partners, whom he assigned to do the tasks of administration, production, and marketing. And that takes us into the last structure or pillar that our businessman in question established. The scripture says that he built a lookout tower. The key word in our text above that helps us understand the marketing structure better is lookout tower. He built a lookout tower. Let's take a close look at the significance of the lookout tower to the marketing structure of the business system. The lookout tower is an elevated post created within a vineyard that is very visible from a distance. This structure gives the vineyard the advantage of a wider view of the domain where it is domiciled. Number 2, through the structure of the lookout tower, the vineyard or the business can communicate loudly to outsiders about its product and services. Thirdly, the elevated lookout tower or watchtower, because of its conspicuous view, makes an organization or makes the vineyard visible to outsiders, irrespective of where they are located in the city, and creates awareness of its presence to its community. Number 4, the elevated lookout tower gives direction to outsiders and makes it easy to locate where your company is. So, obviously, all of this quality points to the fact that the lookout tower is the structure that represents marketing in the vineyard or business system. The lookout tower is a vivid symbol of marketing in today's contemporary marketplace. Every organization must devote concerted, daily renewed, proactive, well-planned and determined attention to marketing. Every organization exists primarily to meet and satisfy the needs of the end user. Therefore, the goal of an organization's products and services is to take its product to the doorstep of the end users, and this must be top on our priority. And this responsibility falls on the shoulders of the marketing structure. The end user, that is the customer, is the focal point of the product or service of every organization. Therefore, the number one goal of every vision assigned by God to serve the needs of people should be to look out for Him and deliver the product and service to Him under terms conducive to His expectation. Now, the fundamental significance of the marketing structure is this. It is the channel for taking the finished product, grape juice, to the end users of the product. The customer needs the finished product to enhance their life. If they do not receive it, they would suffer. When they suffer, it means the purpose, that is the vision of God inspiring you to organize the business, is defeated. This suggests that the marketing structure, like the other component, is very fundamental to the program of the business system. The marketing department serves three fundamental purposes in the vineyard or multinational business engagement. They include: number one, watch toward; number two, look at; number three, reach out. The watch toward dimension of the marketing component is the platform for watching in prayers about the spiritual, mental, and physical climates of the organization against human and spiritual predators that may desire to prey on your legacy or inheritance. Let me reiterate again that business is essentially a spiritual affair, meaning the factors that influence its existence, sustainability, enlargement, and prosperity comes from God. Since your vision represents the will of God on earth, Satan has vowed to steal, kill, or destroy anything that represents God's will on the earth. Therefore, there is warfare involved in managing and growing a business from one level to another. Therefore, a strong watching and praying relationship must be maintained with God to ward off all satanic advancements and machinations, which is what the watchtower stands for in the marketing structure. The lookout channel helps the company or ministry or organization to look out for opportunities, markets, deals, needs, and new market development. It also helps to feel and study the pulse of the market in order to fine-tune its products to fit the needs of customers. The primary aim of any organization is to satisfy the needs of its target end users. The better they are with this assignment, the healthier and bigger the establishment becomes. Finally, we look at the reach out. The reach out channel of the marketing structure is responsible for sensitizing the end users about the usefulness of the organization's product or service to their needs through presentations and advertisement. By this means, they are able to create passion in the heart of the end users to patronize the products or services repeatedly through sales. If the product or service of your organization is user-friendly and has strong user value, this would give rise to a formidable user group. This would further translate potentially into goodwill, which is an intangible and invaluable asset in the marketplace that would launch your product or service into the leading edge of your industry. I want to thank you so much for subscribing to our channel and for keeping faith with Business Diligence Broadcast. Till I come your way again with another interesting marketplace business and investment teachings and tutorials. Stay blessed. I hope you have been blessed by this broadcast. You can get additional messages like this at our website www.businessdiligenceng.com. That is www.businessdiligenceng.com. In case you have any questions, or if there's any way we could be of help, please call me on our helplines 234-8149-958700. That is 234-8149-958700. You can also call me on 234-802445-2480. That is 234-802445-2480. Above all, we implore you to subscribe to our channel by clicking the link below and subscribing. When you do, you avail yourself of first-hand, powerful videos, instructional videos, tutorials, and live videos of investment and business teachings that will be bringing your way from time to time. Till another broadcast, stay blessed.